amazing than the time you ate your weight in Godfather's Pizza, right?
Hey, Data, don't mess this one up. Take it clear, buddy. Wings the flight. Oh! Screen door! Right here! The screen door! Hey!
Chunk, I hope that was your stomach.
No. That's the it. Sounds like calm. Part of it's human. Good. Want to see it? Don't worry. Let's change the wall.
I don't want to go, Mikey. I don't want to go.
Why not? It's changing the wall.
I'm not changing the wall, right?
Come on, you wanted to go in there.
So what?
No, it's deep. Like there's a hole or a passageway. It's real deep.
Where are you? You're in the clouds, and we are in the basement.
Yeah? Do you have a light? Sure, guys. Back up. Back up. Fully blinders. You know one day when I was walking home with this thing and a couple big guys stopped me? Oh, Data. Only problems. Batteries don't last so long, guys. Oh.
Guys, there's a light up ahead. Maybe we can get out that way. Let's go. I like the dark. I love it.
You know one day when I was walking home with this thing and a couple big guys stopped me?
Sounds like calm. Part of it's human. Good. Want to see it? Don't worry. Let's change the wall.
Where are you? You're in the clouds, and we are in the basement.
Only problems. Batteries don't last so long, guys.
Guys, there's a light up ahead. Maybe we can get out that way. Let's go.
You guys know I can move things with my mind, right?
Rumlow has a biological weapon.
I'm on it.
Even if the whole world is telling you to move, it is your duty to plant yourself like a tree, look them in the eye and say no. You move. You guys know I can move things with my mind, right?
In my defense, I haven't actually ever eaten anything before, so please. Wanda? No one dislikes you, Wanda.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. No, it's a involuntary response in the amygdala. They can't help but be afraid of you.
Are you?
My amygdala is synthetic, so.
I used to think of myself one way, but after this, I am something else. I'm still me, I think, but that's not what everyone else sees.
Do you know, I don't know what this is. Not really. I know it's not of this world. It powered Loki's staff, gave you your abilities, but its true nature is a mystery. And yet it is part of me.
Are you afraid of it?
I wish to understand it. The more I do, the less it controls me. One day, who knows, I may even control it.
I don't know it's a mess, but it is not paprika. I'm gonna go to the store. I'll be back in 20 minutes.
Alternatively, we could order a pizza.
Vision, are you not letting me leave?
It is a question of safety.
I can protect myself.
Not yours. Mr. Stark would like to avoid the possibility of another public incident until the Accords are on a more secure foundation.
And what do you want?
For people to see you as I do.
Please,
I'm
please.
sorry, I can't help you, Bruce. If I give up the time stone to help your reality, I'm dooming my own.
With all due respect, all right? I'm not sure the science really supports that.
The Infinity Stones create what you experience as the flow of time. Remove one of the stones, and that flow splits. Now, this may benefit your reality, but my new one, not so much. In this new branch reality, new branch reality. Without our chief weapon against the forces of darkness, our world would be overrun. Millions would suffer. So tell me, Doctor, can your science prevent all that?
No. But we can erase it. Because once we're done with the stones, we can return each one to its own timeline at the moment it was taken. So, chronologically, in that reality,
Branch reality.
They never left.
Yes, but you're leaving out the most important part. In order to return the stones, you have to survive.
We will. I will. I promise.
Presentation. I was also going to show a DVD that had some images of frolicking river otters.
You know what? I'll make sure he reads it. What city is it for?
Pawnee.
Is that Pawnee, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Oklahoma, or Texas?
Indiana?
Drake Detective Agency. I wanted Mr. Mason. Harry Mason. Is Mrs. Knight number? Yes, it is, but I'm not sure that I can reach Mr. Mason at this hour. Perhaps if you'd call in the morning. I can't wait till morning. It's terribly important. You've got to. I'll try and reach him, miss. What is your name? Evelyn Bagby. Please hurry.
Hello? Yes? Evelyn Bagby? Oh, what does she want? All right, put her on. Hello? Yes, it is.
Oh, the train. Didn't recognize it.
What happened, officer?
Accident. Car went over.
Who's in charge?
Sergeant Holcomb.
Holcomb. What's homicide doing on an accident case?
I don't know, Mr. Mason.
Hello, Sergeant Holcomb.
Call headquarters and tell them we need another winch. As soon as they can get it.
Right.
What are you doing here, Mason?
Just passing.
It all has to happen in that unholy hour before midnight on New Year's Eve. If he consummates your flesh with this human body, then he unlocks the gate of hell, and everything as we know it ceases to exist. So the Prince of Darkness wants to conquer the earth, but he has to wait until an hour before midnight of New Year's Eve. Is this Eastern time? It's got nothing to do with New Year's Eve. It has to do with the temporary celestial alignment. The Gregorian monks studied the heavens. Is this Eastern time? The Holy Church has been searching for you since the day you were born.
Chosen for what?
Every 1,000 years on the eve of the millennium, the dark angel comes and takes a body, and then he walks the earth looking for a woman who will bear his child. according to the scriptures, he can't see inside of the house of God.
Who can't?
Maybe now you're ready to believe.
This is Eastern time.
Satan's greatest trick was convincing man he didn't exist.
Decades before the destruction of Israel came to pass, it was also foretold that long after Israel would fall in the future, through utter destruction and displacement, the people would later be regathered into the original land, and the nation would be reborn. In fact, Jesus himself, who often spoke in parables, gave such an example through the imagery of a dead fig tree coming back to life at the beginning of the end of days.
Well, there's a prophecy that Jesus gave. He says, learn the parable of the fig tree. And he talks about how this fig tree, when you see it begin to blossom, that will be the generation that sees his return. Very, very significant statement. Most Bible scholars believe that imagery in the parable of the fig tree is symbolic of Israel. Jesus himself is saying, when you see that fig tree budding, coming back to life, know that my return is near. So understanding that the fig tree that Jesus was talking about is in fact Israel. And they say when it comes back, then it will be the last days. It will be the days of Antichrist.
Prophecy foretells that the end of days would begin with the rebirth of Israel. But of course, this event could never happen if the nation and people were not decimated in the first place, presenting more compounding evidence as to the complexity of the ancient prophecies.
In Ezekiel 37, we have the Valley of the Dry Bones, this picture of all these bones of the Jewish people that have been scattered and separated, coming back together as a nation. We also have the prophecy in Isaiah that talks about how Isaiah is startled to be told that somehow will a nation be born in a single day, asking, how does that happen? How do nations just be born in a single day? Ezekiel 37, you have the Valley of the Dry Bones, this picture of all these bones of the Jewish people that have been scattered and separated, coming back together as a nation. We also have the prophecy in Isaiah that talks about how Isaiah is startled to be told that somehow will a nation be born in a single day, asking, how does that happen? How do nations just be born in a single day?